Hey everyone! In the ever-growing budget tablet market, the OnePlus Pad Lite and Redmi Pad 2 stand as two of the most prominent options for 2025. Priced closely, around £229 for the OnePlus and slightly more for the Redmi, the two tablets aim to strike a balance between affordability and usability. While both share similar specs on paper, their real-world performance, design, and user experience reveal two very different approaches to building a budget-friendly tablet. The OnePlus Pad Lite surprises with its premium-looking design despite a plastic build. The matte metallic finish in Aero Blue gives it a sleek, modern appearance, and it feels solid and ergonomic in hand. The bezels strike a good balance between usability and screen real estate, and though it lacks an official IP rating, the tablet feels durable enough for everyday use. In contrast, the Redmi Pad 2 opts for a more utilitarian design. It uses an aluminum frame with a glass front, offering a more premium feel by material but lacking the visual flair. The button placement on the Redmi is slightly awkward, with the power button lacking tactile feedback, making it harder to operate blindly. Here's where the divergence is most stark. The OnePlus Pad Lite features an 11-inch LCD display with a 1920 by 1200 resolution and a 90 Hz refresh rate. While it doesn't break any boundaries, it's solid for media consumption, with decent brightness, 10-bit color support, and good contrast for the price. The Redmi Pad 2, on the other hand, promises more on paper, with a higher resolution of 2560 by 1600 and the same 90 Hz refresh rate. However, its screen suffers in practice due to poor brightness, narrow viewing angles, and subpar color accuracy. In day-to-day use, the OnePlus screen offers a more satisfying experience, especially in varied lighting environments. Both tablets are powered by the Helio G100 chipset, with near-identical CPU and GPU setups. However, the OnePlus Pad Lite pairs this with 6 or 8 gigs of RAM, giving it a slight edge in multitasking and stability. The Redmi Pad 2 also comes in configurations up to 8 gigs RAM, but its performance feels hampered by its heavier UI skin, HyperOS. In contrast, Oxygen OS on the OnePlus is cleaner, lighter, and more responsive, even though both tablets are equally limited when it comes to high-end gaming. Games like Genshin Impact run sluggishly on both, but OnePlus handles lighter gaming and multitasking with less friction overall. Neither tablet is designed with photography in mind, but they both include 5 megapixels front and rear cameras, with the Redmi edging slightly ahead on paper with an 8 megapixels rear camera. Don't expect quality beyond functional utility. Video is capped at 1080p at 30 FPS, and both tablets struggle in low light. Audio pickup is serviceable for video calls on both devices. Battery life is an area where both tablets perform well, but with slightly different priorities. The OnePlus Pad Lite houses a massive 9,340 mAh battery, offering up to 10 hours of mixed use and solid endurance under typical loads. Charging is handled at 33 watt, which brings the device back to life in a reasonable time frame. The Redmi Pad 2 isn't far behind with a 9,000 mAh battery and excellent screen on time, up to 14 hours in light use scenarios. However, it's let down by its 18-watt charging speed, which feels sluggish, taking over 2.5 hours to charge fully. Choosing between the OnePlus Pad Lite and the Redmi Pad 2 comes down to priorities. The OnePlus Pad Lite is the better-rounded option for most users. It offers a more pleasant screen, despite lower resolution, stronger audio, cleaner software, better charging speeds, and a more refined design. The Redmi Pad 2 may have a higher resolution display and an aluminum frame, but its poor screen quality, slow charging, and underwhelming performance in daily use limit its appeal. Ultimately, if you're looking for a dependable budget tablet for media consumption, basic productivity, and everyday use, the OnePlus Pad Lite is the more compelling package. The Redmi Pad 2 might still have a place for users prioritizing expandable storage, a headphone jack, or absolute lowest cost, but compromises, especially with the display, are hard to ignore. In the battle of budget tablets, OnePlus walks away with the win. Thanks for watching. What do you think about this comparison? Subscribe to the channel, have a nice day, and see you soon.